Boys Neighborhood. Pharrell is in the neighborhood, man. And great album also, man.
Yeah.
Great album.
You like it, dude?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
and
man, that means the world,
Let
bro.
me tell you what's
You
mine,
know why?
though.
No, wait.
Okay.
Let me interrupt you.
Go ahead, please.
Let me tell you why it means the most to me from you.
Mm-hmm.
Because me and you had a rare moment, dude.
Yes, sir.
On radio live,
Yes,
where
sir.
we were doing like the Ice-T record.
Yeah, man. Do you
Man.
remember what it was?
Yeah.
You ready? I'm about to start it off. See if you catch
You gonna do the verse?
You see if you
You
catch
gonna do
me.
the verse?
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Speed of life. Fast. It's like walking barefoot over broken glass. It's like jump a rope on a razor blade. All lightning quick. Decisions are made. Lifestyle plush. Females rush. This high profile personality who earns his pay illegally. Professional liar. Schoolboys admire. Young girls desire. Very few live to retire. Cash flows extreme. Something supreme. The high roller. Damn, I haven't flipped that probably since we did it that day. Man.
That's why that means the most.
Oh, my
That's why that
gosh,
means the
man.
most to me. Because you felt what I felt when that
Yeah,
record
man.
came
Yeah,
out.
and that was like one of those when we just dropped it though.
Wow.
But let me tell you what mine is, man. Lost Queen.
Oh, man.
And that record right there, man, it's like that's me and my Queen's record. Like my white and then when I figured out Let the Water Flow,
Yeah.
and then are we hitting on the next track?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that is one of those albums, dude, where you just feel like you did something that was extremely complete.
Thank you.
And really, Pharrell, we only get albums like that, like specifically from certain people at certain times. You know what I'm saying? It's like an album that you'll always remember, an album that I could always play forever, and it gives you a certain feeling. And you remember those kind of albums in your life, dude, where it's like, and there's only a few. And I'm telling you, man, like that's one of those where anytime I hear Girl, it takes me to just, it's my wife. It's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a great album, dude. And my wife introduced me to the whole album. So that's like our soundtrack.
I rarely hear you say things like this.
Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, if you really roll with me and hear the music I listen to, like I'm all over the place.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so with that was just like, man, like that's a beautiful. If there's one record that I'll say that can pull somebody to it, also, if they listen to the album, that's one that's just like that got me for a lifetime, bro.
Wow.
Great work. How do you top it? Are you nervous? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I would say this is the last solo album. We're going to expect too much now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to expect too much.
High,
Yeah.
man.
Are you in competition? Not in competition, but do you feel like, man, like, are you in competition? Are you nervous with yourself? There's great bodies of work.
There is. I was happy to just, when the executives over at Columbia asked me to make an album, I was so just like blown away that they wanted to know what I wanted to talk about and what was on my mind. But they were like, look, we just heard the Daft Punk album. This was before Get Lucky or Blurred Lines had come out. They were like,
But they knew about them.
well, they had signed Daft Punk.
Okay. Oh, Jesus.
But they didn't know about Blurred Lines. Like this was like early 2013 maybe. Maybe the end of 12.
I love how James from the label shaking his head like that.
I don't know. Maybe
James over there like, it was. I worked
October
there.
of 2012, yeah. I think that's right. And they were like, yo, we heard Get Lucky. And I was like, look, it's going to be the first single, and we know that you're not interested in making a solo album because, like I told you, I was like, man, I'm good. Like, all this 6 o'clock in the morning interviews, and going through all of this, like, when I really don't want to make, like, music that sounds like everything else, and it's just, like, a different time. Like, I just rather just stay and just, you know me, man, like, over the past couple of years, I just do a record here and there.
Right.
So ambitious.
Right.
And I just felt good about getting away with those records because they felt good, and I didn't care whether they hit the radio or not. And as much as I love and appreciate the radio, like, I was cool. I understand. Like, if there was, like, basically 3 kinds of music. There was, like, turn-up music, Then there was like EDM,
Mm-hmm.
and then there was like this R&B, singy, slightly trappy R&B stuff that I thought was cool. Like I thought it was great, but
right,
like
but you weren't doing that.
I don't want to do the same thing.
Right.
I don't want to wear what everyone else wears. I've just always been that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'll just take my own path. So I was cool. I was so cool with it, you know. And then like they were like, so is this enough, basically? And I was like, what do you mean? Like we want you to sign. Like we have Adele, we have Daft Punk, obviously. And I'm like,
Great family.
like, how do you say no to that? You know,
Right.
Jack White, you know, all, in my opinion, oddities.
Right.
You know, you've seen Jack White,
And you know
but
what?
you've heard his music.
And what's dope about that? Yeah, it's like everybody is on their own planet.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what I'm used to.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the executives, President Ashley Newton, I knew previously from 13 years ago, he had signed an ERD, which you guys were incredibly supportive of.
That's what we do, brother. You give us good music, we'll play it.
Right? So, and then Rob Stringer, who was the chairman there, they both sat there and said that, and they were like, you know, metaphorically, they were like, is this enough? And I'm like, what am I supposed to say? Yeah, cool. And I instantly knew I wanted to make an album called Girl, and I wanted to just give back to a demographic that just had been so good to me, you know, for over 20 years. And that's how Girl started. It was just from that, because it was like, do what you want to do. That's the label that we have. Like,
You didn't have nobody looking over your shoulders or
period.
really
They were
though.
like, just do what you want to do.
Did you think we would understand it?
I just hope everybody wanted to jam.
Right.
I just want to make a record that was just hidden and jamming.
Man. Well, now what about Nerd, the Neptunes? Like,
Yeah.
are they like where what's going down with the Neptunes? What's going down with NERD?
NERD, we're still together.
I heard that.
I mean, we just took a break for a minute.
Dude, Chad and Shay do that. They be like, man, you couldn't give us no happy verse. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Are they more? But they kind of more. I couldn't see them up there doing happy.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's more of a background or more. You know?
No.
Okay. All right. Because I definitely would have did it myself, Jack. Best believe that. We got Pharrell in the neighborhood, Big Boy's neighborhood.
Timberland, best then, better now. Available at Robert Wayne Footwear.